Glad you could join us on Swot Watch. I'm Anne Edwards. Welcome to our show. Now, this company that we will be talking about in this episode was founded in the 1980s by Dato Lim Hock San, and it started out as a construction firm, moved into property in 1992, and we all know why, because the local economy was buzzing at that time. And the name of this company, LBS Bina Group. We'll find out more from Deepa in this short package. Let's take a look.
Welcome back to Swot Diaries with me, Deepa Palni. Believe, become, behold. With this, LBS has successfully established a solid foundation in crafting quality built environments. Over 20 years, LBS has carefully nurtured a reputation for delivering properties with unsurpassed quality that inspire and enrich workmanship. By insisting on continually improving on not only construction technologies, but the very latest in architectural trends, LBS lives up to its belief that Malaysians deserve homes of the finest workmanship. Having set its sights higher and venturing into the property development sector in 1992, LBS launched its first project called the Jelapang Maju Light Industrial Park at Jelapang Ipoh.
We ventured into the property development in 1992. Our first maiden project is in Ipoh, Jelapang Maju Industrial Park. But we have, since then we are building we built a lot of track record by delivering the house to the purchaser. And after we have built, we had complete the scheme like Taman Pendastrian Bukit Sedang, Perumahan Bukit Sedang, Taman Belakang Jaya, Pinggiran Putra, as well as in Cameron Highland we have Carnation Park and the Royal Lily Park. So we have built and complete more than 25,000 houses to purchaser, and we have a very good track record. We had not failed any single project.
Within only a few years, its stable of projects had established LBS as a reputable developer. Several of its well-publicized accomplishments were Taman Pendastrian Bukit Sedang in Selangor, jointly developed with the 1992 Thomas Cup champions, Taman Pinggiran Putra Serdang, and the township project at Bandar Sarjana Putra.
This we have an ongoing project like Bandar Sarjana Putra, 850 acres, township for everyone. And we can township for everyone, and also we have the project like the Island Residence. So what I can say today, we had a very good track record, and purchasers now are confident on us. Whole of LBS, the business is the property development, and they constitute 91% of revenue. So other minor like the golf course in the golf course in China, and the racing circuit, in-house construction, and the insurance.
The trend of growth has seen LBS become a dominant player in Malaysia's property sector and spread its wings across the seas to China.
Mission to be internationally recognized developer, one that home buyers trust to build homes and spaces that enhance community living. Have a mission to consistently deliver exceptional performance through progressive creation, realizing value to all stakeholders and enriching community at large.
At home, LBS expanded into related activities such as investment holdings, property management, turfing and landscaping, insurance agency and building materials.
Divide into two segments. One is high-end, one is medium-cost housing. As for high-end, we call it a D Island resident. Offer resort-style living to city people, get away from chaos of modern living, but still remain within city limits. For affordable homes, the Lake Resident, we offer two-story townhouse of 1,000 per 100 square feet, range from 339,000 with a view of a beautiful waterfront, cater 300 medium-income families.
LBS created a mutually supportive master layout that put every single property in full view of another. Security is a holistic issue that goes beyond protection. With a harmonious neighborhood where kids are allowed to roam free without worry, LBS ensures that every square foot is well lit.
As for the Panda Sarjana Putra, we have offered more than 1,000 medium-cost housing. Energy conservation is for the sustainable living. I can say more and more developers are adopting this sort of concept. This concept. Many forms to save energy like extra large window, allow natural lighting, height ceiling, better airflow through homes, lowering the indoor temperature.
Progressive Creations is about commitment to build sustainable living, working and recreational environments that will provide a better future for everyone.
It's still continuously to improve on the design. Always listens to the home buyers. They take into account on their evolving lifestyle, need in and out of the home. This is LBS too.
With this new iconic The Island Residence Township, LBS continues to push the boundaries of the property industry to truly create living habitats of the future.
Thanks for staying with us. We have in the studio with us the Managing Director of LBS Bina Group, who is Dato Lim Hock San. Welcome, Dato. How are you doing?
Oh, fine, thank you.
And how is business?
Oh, doing well this year.
And I understand that LBS started back in the 1980s from a construction firm, of course, to property. And there was a lot of developments, and you have handed over more than 30,000 houses. What is the uniqueness of LBS to you, Dato?
Actually, we just recall when LBS started as a small contractor, year 1970-80. And we built many houses in Subang Jaya, Ampang, and Cheras. We built China Embassy, Jalan Ampan. In year 1992, we have first maiden project in Ipoh, Jalan Maju. In year 1994, we started our first industrial park in Bukit Setan. Joint venture with this Thomas Cup Players project, where they won the Thomas Cup in year 1992 after lapse of 25 years. And then also the other owner like Persaka, Persatuan Silat Kebangsaan Negara, and also Gabena, Kampungan Penulis National. The land area is 69 acres.
69 acres. Yeah.
And the project was very successful.
Completed very fast.
Very fast. Within 3 years, we complete, we hand over. And because of this, we are confident for the development. Then we went for joint venture with the other landowner in Balakong, in Sri Kembangan. We also buy the land. But in year 1997, we faced a big challenge. The whole world are facing a big challenge. Malaysia also facing a big challenge.
The financial crisis of 1997.
Yes, the share market went down so fast. The exchange rate, the $1 went 5 ringgit. Interest rate went now to 15%.
A lot of people lost their jobs.
A lot of people, I think, lost a job, and sentiment was really bad. Even some people also cry over this issue. And then the time we bought the land in Sedang, and originally we intended to go for medium high end.
Okay.
But because of this, we changed it to low and low medium.
Okay, because there was demand still for the low and low medium.
And today we sold all. And today we have built more than 30,000 houses. And with this sort of thing, we allow more low and low medium income to own the houses.
Yeah.
They are our testimony, the purchaser, this and that. My friend always quote, LBS today can be considered a champion of medium cost housing. Then LBS had never abandoned the project.
Never had any abandoned projects?
No, we had never abandoned.
Okay.
In year 2002, LBS listed in the Bursa, Malaysia. Year 2009, we moved to medium to high end, medium to medium cost. And 2010, we moved to medium to high end.
Okay.
And then rebranding this year. Then
in 2011?
Yeah, medium housing. And then our high-end project this year started is the D Island.
D Island.
D Island, and this and that.
Okay.
So we can say that we are the developer for all type of housing, medium high, and high end.
And also low and low medium during the crisis of 97.
But now we hardly do a low and low medium because the cost will not allow us to do it now. So the project we have now is Klang Valley, Ipoh, Cameron Highlands, Kuantan, and Batu Pahat. And overseas the China.
The China one, now we'll come to the China one, which is actually very interesting and challenging for LBS. But for 2011, how has business been so far, Dato?
2011 this year.
Can you share with us some figures?
Yeah, 2011, as of yesterday, 10 of October, we have achieved a sales of 506 million ringgit.
Sales, huh?
Sales.
Okay.
And compare with the year 2008, we have only 107 million.
Wow.
2009, we have 319.
Right.
2010, we have 422 million. So it means that see the figure improving.
Improving every year. And what do you owe this improvement to? In terms of sales, in terms of your revenue, and to what factors have contributed to this?
I think we have 20 ongoing project worth 1.4 billion. Then we currently 20 ongoing project worth of 1.4 billion, and we have all type of housing. We have medium cost housing, we have medium high, we have high end. So of all the 506 million we had achieved, I just break down the figures.
Yeah, sure.
Below 350, and then the houses below 350 constitute 22%. And 350 to 1 million, we call it medium high, is around 26%. Above 1 million is 52%. Then we are moving into high end. Yeah. Also, we have some product on medium high and medium cost.
Okay. So towards the higher end, you're moving above the 50%.
50%.
50%. Okay, now let's move to China, where you are also involved for a couple of years already in some development in China. Can you brief us?
I think we talk about the China, the how we go in. Yeah. LBS has only project in Zhuhai.
Zhuhai,
Zhuhai, next to Macau.
Okay.
I think this JV, they was owned by the previous company called Instant Green. It's a JV between the Malaysian company and Zhuhai city government linked company, signed in 1992.
So it's a joint venture.
Joint venture. Three companies incorporated in Hong Kong signed 3 separate agreements to develop 36-hole golf course Lakewood. Okay. International circuit. I think we own the international circuit. There are 2 international circuits in China.
And do you manage the Zhuhai International Circuit
as well? Yes, we manage.
To do?
So we host a lot of international events. I think the next one will be Lemon Race in November. And the last one is the housing. The JV model is that time was the Malaysian company provide the capital, 71 million USD. The Chinese company provide the land. So this is the profit sharing 60-40. We are 60, they are 40. So the company Instant Green went insolvent in year 1997. I think due to the financial crisis. So was took over by Dana Harta. So we were selected at what night by the Dana Harta. We took over the company and listing stated. Then we list in year 2002.
Right.
That's how we took over the China project.
So the challenges, yeah, we've heard a lot of difficulties doing business in China. What were your challenges that you have to face head on, Dato?
I think few small. First thing we need to have Guanxi. Guanxi means the good. Guanxi, good. Every time when you go to China, you must, even the Masali also know that. Okay. They also know Guanxi, and they say good network in China. Okay. That's it. Secondly, that we must hands-on on the local rule and regulation and study their culture well. You must be part of them. And
you must have a lot of money.
Of course. They talk of it. Unless you must think of, you want to go for big, you need a lot of funding. That's it.
Okay, Dato, we'll go for a short commercial break. We'll find out more from our reporter Deepa on LBS Bina Group. We'll come back to studio right after that with Dato Lim Hock San in the studio with us. Stay with us, don't go away.
The island, the new development in the heart of Puchong, is the new jewel project by LBS. This new landmark of Puchong is created with sophisticated structure, minimalist design, high-quality finishing, the state-of-the-art facilities and low density. The unique design of the island provides a noble and sophisticated living to the residents.
That's what I mentioned about just now. There's a very low density, and the architect designed in such a way is a very friendly environment. People stay to when you come back from home, when you walk into a house, you feel like a home. Not the design, something very different. And of course, we also try to have just now I mentioned the energy conservation. We have rainwater harvesting. We have this LED light. Then of course we have more the landscape. So at night, you can feel there's a lot of breezing, and there's a lot of wind at night, so you will save a lot of energy. This is different from other people.
The glass curtain wall enables the resident to enjoy the vast expanse of the lake. The island tagline, Island Retreat Urban Charm, is designed to be the unique oasis of the big city of Kuala Lumpur. The lush greenery and verdant natural environment are the core concepts for the island.
Normally, we will engage a professional to do a research, but of course, we always ask our marketing people, because my marketing people always engage with the purchaser on the house, what type of houses they want. From there, we give on, gather all the information, and then we also want to check the surrounding houses. As for that's why the island concern, we survey, we ask a lot of people. Then we decide this is the place for that. But of course, the architect will tell us. But because everybody has different view, you may have your view, this is a different view. Then we will make a decision, what shall we want for this area. Like the island, we go for high end. Like the other area, like lake resident, we go for medium. That's why this is very important.
The landscape environment is aimed at promoting a healthy lifestyle with designs of a jogging park which also can be used for yoga practices. Water efficiency principle is carried out by the rainwater harvesting system. The system collects rainwater from the roof and conveyed using UPVC rainwater downpipes to rainwater storage tanks.
As far as houses concerned, this house concerned, we have 4,800 square feet for this CBD, and we have the lift provided for. And we have the very good finishing, this hardwood, engineering wood, and also finishes we are giving a very first class one. So of course this is not enough. We also provide the community, the clubhouse, and then we have the commercial hub, and then of course we provide this landscaping, also environment free.
At the island, safety is a priority. The single entrance point is applied here. Furthermore, the state-of-the-art security system is installed at the prestigious residence.
As far as the island is concerned, there's only one access, in and out. And we have a very big this guard house, very tight security. This is the first tier, 3-tier system. The first tier system, security guard. The second one is CCTV. CCTV on the certain pretty important spot. You know, on the spot, you know, the CCTV where the guard can see. You know. The other one also the home security system. And these three is, I think, good enough.
The island is worth a gross development value of 3.5 billion ringgit and is built on 175 acres. The project consists of 237 units of superling houses, 298 semi-detached units, 149 bungalow units and 352 super condominiums as well as commercial units. It is expected to be fully completed in 7 years.
So this design is meant to target the old couple, the old people. Maybe if I buy the house when I get old, then this is a thing that I need to. I don't have to stay on the floor. I can go on the first, second, top floor. So the lift design is a very slow speed.
Okay.
You don't need to be fast. We get fast sometimes also. So this also very safe. This one, we get a screw down there and to push it in up there. This is very good design.
The selling price ranges from 1 million ringgit onwards for the Superlink and from 6 million ringgit for the bungalow. The island targets the property investors from local and foreign markets.
And we have 3 projects in China, in Zhuhai. The Zhuhai next to Macau. I think people should know Zhuhai. We own the 36-hole Daewoo golf course. And we own the international racing circuit. Then we have another 197 acres of housing.
The feedback of the island is overwhelming since its soft launch in April 2011, and LBS is confident that there will be greater response from its official launch in September.
Nestled in the satellite town of Puchong, a lake district has evolved into a conceptual township. The island embraces botanical values with its natural flora and fauna. Join Anne in the studio to find out more on what the future holds for LBS Group. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Swot Watch. In the studio with us, Dato Lim Hock San, who is Managing Director of LBS Bina Group. And we'd like to find out more about Dato as well. And we hear that you were very, very studious in school, and you are an engineer by profession. Can you share with us some of your earlier years and before you got into business, into this job that you're doing?
Actually, my father is not educated. I mean, he had not gone to school.
That was really Lim Hock
Yeah,
San.
he never gone to school. He always wanted me and my brothers to go further study in overseas.
So you were in the UK?
You were in UK.
Yes, you were in the UK.
I passed my MC now SPM, I call
Yes.
SPM in 1976.
Yeah.
And year 1977, I went to UK to study my second year A-level, jump to second year A-level, and study in Portsmouth City. Portsmouth City, and I'm very strong in maths. You know?
Okay.
I sit for.
You love maths?
I love maths at that time. Now I think.
You still do?
So I sit for the additional maths and the applied maths. I got 2A, but they give me 3As.
Well, in the third A? Why the third?
The two, paper one of the pure maths, paper one of the applied maths or the applied maths or is additional maths. Combined, call it. I don't know. Call it pure maths. I don't know. So I got 3A.
So you graduated with first-class honors in civil engineering, and you won the second prize in the British Steel Corporation competition for design.
Yes, it is. I think year 78, went to the University of Wales, Institute of Science and Technology, studying the civil engineering.
Okay.
And this is a 4 years course. And the second and third year, I came back for my industrial training.
Has engineering always been your passion? And how has this helped in your work, in what you do right now to lead the company?
It's related to my father, the business as a contractor. So I think it's
very important.
Very important. By studying civil engineering, we can expand the business, explore, and also I'm very strong in the mathematics. It's very strong of this system,
which not many people are.
I think now they are many smart.
Okay, Dato, apart from your passion also for engineering and what you do in leading a company and of course selling your company overseas in China mainly, you are also very active in social networking.
Yes.
In Twitter. How has this helped in business? And what do you normally tweet about? I need to follow you after this. Go ahead, Dato.
I'm the newcomer, as considered. I started follow advised by my very good friend Tan Sri Fonjan on that I should go for a tweet for the good of the company. So I started late last year. Then I always encourage LBS staff, to tweet and follow me. Must follow me, so that they can so that they can see the MD view and vision also.
Yes.
So I also share the view with other Twitter. Sometimes we tweet among the things, but if sensitive thing, I don't tweet in terms of politics, because we are businessmen, we cannot of this.
Yes.
And we also read on other people tweet, they tweet and their view.
Who do you follow?
I follow, I think
the significant person that
I follow Dato Sri Najib. I also follow some opposition and see what they are doing. I follow some of the business and these people like Tan Sri Fonjan on, some of the friends, this and that.
So social networking is very important.
Very important. So I also follow on the news, like also the Star News, any news. So I can know the news in advance, so fast, know this and that. So I also read the people tweets so that we can know the views and opinion on certain matters also. So, but of course, the main thing, I'll try to promote LBS in this tweet. Let people know. Sometimes I say how much LBS achieved the sale, but it must be realistic figure. You cannot tell people the figure is not realistic. Not much tell what had LBS done. So from the people who follow me, they know what is LBS happening, what's the LBS profit, what do we have, what do this and that.
Great. Now, being very active also on the net, you must be well informed of, happenings which are external. Like, for example, a lot of analysts are predicting that there will be a global economic meltdown if it hasn't happened already, but this is also viewed to happen in a big way next year. Is this going to affect business and the local property market?
I think I always have a discussion with some of the friends. I think this economic meltdown happened to US and Europe. The ASEAN countries so far, although it's hit not as bad as they are. I think Malaysian government had done a lot of the measure to protect this thing happen. As far as property is concerned, I don't think they affect us because the Malaysian buyers, people are more matured when they buy houses, this and that.
Right. So you don't think that even LBS's performance will be affected next year? What is your forecast? What is your target for next year, Dato? Can you share with us?
I think it will be positive growth, but sorry, I cannot say so much.
Okay.
Positive
Public
growth.
listed, okay.
Positive growth because as far as LBS concerned, we have high-end housing in D Island. High-end. Now we're selling a super link, more than 1 million.
That's at D Island?
D Island is a high-end project by LBS. But we also have medium-cost housing in Bandar Sarjana Putra. We have houses selling from 250,000 to 600,000. All range of products we have. We have project in Cameron Highlands. We have project in Ipoh. We design what people need. So I don't see any problem we have.
You are notably the biggest developer also in Cameron Highlands.
Yeah, it's no doubt that.
And your significant project would be Royal Lily?
We have completed Carnation Park and Royal Lily Park, both in Tanah Rata. The third project we have is the Golden Hill development, comprising of the 153 double-story houses. We are selling at 500,000 now, and some short apartment, condo, and also bungalow and samiti.
Right.
It's a very good project.
Okay. And I'm sure that being a major property developer, you do give back to society. What are some of the CSR or corporate social responsibility projects that LBS undertakes to give back to society?
I think we always believe that when we get something from society, we must return something to society. Not just to. I think we should give it to the needy like that. I'm the alumni of the Songhai Way Primary School, Chinese Primary School, and also alumni for this Catholic High School, the PJ Catholic High School.
PJ Catholic High School.
I'm also a board chairman for both those schools. So I spent a lot of time to develop the school. You see, the developed school, like LBS has already committed and built a very big, good hall in Songhai Way School,
right.
Songhai Way School, and also in the sports center in Catholic High School, and the green energy project in Catholic High School.
Oh.
And then on top of it, we are also a main sponsor for continuously for 4 years for the Kiwani Down Syndrome Foundation.
Kiwani Down Syndrome.
Yeah, also some of the community like Banda Sarjana Putra will contribute some for the surau, all sort of things we have contribute.
Okay. Now, just a quick question before we go to a lighter note. The recent budget 2012 announced that they will be revising the real property gains tax or RPGT to curb speculation. What is your comment on this?
I think it will not hit on the property market because the 10% for the first 2 years.
First 2 years.
I don't think, because if people wanted to buy, they have to wait for 2 years to complete. So they wait. If they want to sell within second to fifth year, 5%. I don't think they will be. Will affect this thing. So I don't think there's a hit.
Okay. So Dato, we'd like to find out also a bit more about you. What are your hobbies? What do you do in your spare time? Apart from traveling, KL, China, back to KL.
Actually, first thing I like traveling to China, particularly China. Then my life is actually very simple. Simple means I have a morning walk, exercise, keep myself fit. Then after morning walk,
every morning.
I try to be every morning. Unless today I don't go for a walk because I know there's an interview. I might get myself ready. So after the morning walk, then I go for the breakfast with friend. Roti canai all sort of thing with friend. Spend half an hour, 1 hour.
Still very Malaysian breakfast.
This is then I've spent the whole day, the whole morning, intensively in the office to check with our people what the sale policy, problem, face, this and. Then had a simple lunch near office. Then after that, 3 to 4 o'clock, I'm looking for friends to drink the tea, to exchange the vision, to change the view.
Do you play golf?
I used to play golf. I think I can't play now 4 hours, 5, 6 hours. 4 hour golf plus 2 hours, 6 hours. So I think the change view that I don't have entertainment. I used to go back quite early unless. Request by friend, close friend to have dinner, then we do it. This is nice. Then I watch TV, movie. No, I don't. I don't watch football. My life so simple. Then sleep early. That's it. And sleep early.
Okay.
So this is life. Make it simple. This and that.
And the work, and of course to carry on the family business.
Yes, business. This and that.
Okay, thank you so much, Dato Lim Hock San, who is Managing Director of LBS Bina Group. We'll have another interesting segment right after this short break. Don't go away. Be back in a moment on Swot Watch.
You've met him earlier in the studio with Ann Edwards. Now it's time to get up close and personal with the man behind LBS Bina Group Berhad, Dato Lim Hock San, a featured CEO of the Week.
Hello Malaysia, I am Dato Lim Hock San. I am the Managing Director of LBS Bina Group Berhad. I am your featured CEO of the Week.
welcome back to CEO Trivia, Swot Watch's very own business segment with a twist. So with me, Nazira Ash'ari. This week's featured CEO, Dato Lim Hock San, is the Managing Director of LBS Bina Group Berhad, one of Malaysia's premier property developer. And in this segment, as usual, Dato Lim has to pick 10 envelopes of questions that I have prepared for him, and he has to answer the questions on the spot. It's that easy. So what are we waiting for? Let's get down to our usual CEO Trivia business right now.
Of course, I will spend a month to help the community in Malaysia. But you ask me to choose other country, I will tend to choose in China, Fujian province, Anxi County. Anxi County was my grandfather's hometown. It's a very poor area. So I hope I can help them to in terms of school, help the poor, building the road, anything they want, I will help. 3 things in my life you might enjoy working. Second, we deliver as promised. Whatever we promise people, we got to deliver. Last, whenever you make decision, don't make in a hurry, unless they ask you to do that. Twitter in the morning. Every time morning wake up, I go and tweet because I follow the BBC News, Star Online, or the CNBC, even Chinese news. From there, first thing in the morning, I know what is happening in the world. The most challenging year is 1997. It's the Asian financial crisis. Share market went down, ringgit went down to 1 US to 5 ringgit. Interest rate went up, loss of confidence, panicking, everybody panic. This is the most challenging year. In 1997, we had bought several pieces of land, had a deal with the bank. So at that time, we think of doing medium high cost in Sedang. But that is the most challenging year because of the uncertainty. So we changed our strategy from medium cost to low medium, even though our forecast profit cut by half. But I still recall my university years. What I have for my breakfast and lunch for the 4 years continuously, I have a bread with strawberry jam. Try to save money with the father working very hard to send me to the university. But this one, ever since I come back, I never take this. I speak 3 languages, 2 dialects, all above average. I use different language when I speak to someone, like for example, I speak to my Malay friend and government servant. Of course, I use Bahasa Malaysia. I speak to English, I convert English in my meeting. Of course, I meet the banker, some of my staff also speak in English. Mandarin, I will speak to my son, my children. When I speak to my father and my mother, my brother, my sister, in Hokkien. I speak to my wife, although she is Hokkien, in English and Cantonese. I speak to my children in Mandarin. Of course, my Chinese partner in Mandarin. Cantonese, even China, I also speak in Cantonese because my office, my project, my business, all are in Zhuhai, part of Guangdong province. So we speak in Cantonese and Mandarin. I think nothing so great, just put the successful story of the simple man. Of course, I like to be the star. I wish star more. In year 2011, there is a tribute to Catholic High School, a musical journey down memory lane. It's a fundraising concert in the Catholic High School PJ, and there's a lot of musical performed by the student. Calligraphy, when I get retired in the near future, I will start to practice because it's part of the Chinese culture and will teach you to be more patient and more stamina. I will choose my father, my beloved father, Dato Sri Lim Hock San, our beloved Prime Minister Dato Sri Najib Razak, the Honorable President of China, Mr. Wu Jintao. I think have dinner in China is the best.
I hope you enjoyed our CEO Trivia session with our featured CEO of the week, Dato Lim Hock San, the Managing Director of LBS Bina Group Berhad. If you'd like to find out more about this property developer, you can visit their website www.lbs.com.my, or you can follow Dato Lim on Twitter because he is one active Twitter man and his profile name is Dato LH San. That's all the time we have for you today on Swot Watch and CEO Trivia. My name is Nazira Ash'ari, wishing all of you a very pleasant weekend and thank you for watching.